Hi, I'm John, and that's my time. Hey, 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 hey. It is February 5th, Wednesday, and I have been spending most of my afternoon and evening trying not to fall asleep. I worked from 9:30 to no, so 9 to 5:30. Thought I was supposed to be in at 9:30. Checked my schedule at the last minute and realized, oh crap, I got to be there at 9. I was a little bit late, just enough that it counts, uh, like 5 minutes, so that they can ping me for a tardy, which is blech. And uh, my sleep schedule being slightly shifted to the left there to wake up early to work. I had been a little bit out of it since I got home, and I'd planned to get a lot done when I got home, and instead just sort of sat in front of my screen and fell asleep a little bit in my chair. Didn't really fall asleep, but just tried not to, and like was basically in a daze. But here we are. I've made it through to the evening. I'll probably be going to bed proper in a bit because I do have to work again in the morning, and hopefully this time my sleep schedule will be a little bit better aligned. Um, a lot of people had problems at work today. It was kind of crummy, just like cakes that were like written on the sheet for the order form to look one way, but the customer actually had wanted it another way. And uh, another one that was just like something was written wrong on it, and like there was just a lot of little things that just ended up being an entire day of just feeling like something's going wrong here and there everywhere we looked. So that was a bit rough, but we made it, and it's good to keep positive. It's important to not ignore the things that go wrong so that you can correct them, but it's also good to stay positive. Um, I hit 48 on my White Mage in Final Fantasy 14, level 48, of course. We are as a guild kind of spread out on the leveling spectrum, uh, but we're all kind of working together on various dungeons and things because it does a little bit of a level adjust. When you do a lower level dungeon, it will level you down to play alongside people at a reasonable level. So that's a super convenient thing that keeps us able to play with our friends that don't necessarily have the same amount of time to level as us. There are people higher level than me and people lower level than me, and I can play with both of them. Um, so it's pretty neat. I like that. I did plan on getting a little bit of script writing done on my guide for Sastasha. That's a tongue twister of a dungeon name, but I did not really make much progress. That was again part of the staring at my screen and just sort of days that did not result in me getting much of anything done. I did, however, manage to go through another dungeon run and record it so that I have a little bit more footage to work with when I do have a proper script written out. So that's a plus. Um, the other thing that I've been seeing a lot on my feed, and this is always kind of a downer, and I don't like to talk about this. So if you dislike politics, I'm letting you know right now. I don't really like talking about it, so it won't happen terribly often because I'm not very a combative person, uh, and politics tends to be a very combative subject. But in this circumstance, a lot of things in the news currently are important and problematic. Iowa caucus had its little kerfuffle and difficulties, but it was the first in line, so it was the first to experiment with the process for this period. So hopefully it'll improve from there. Of course, the impeachment trial was a joke, and it's all just kind of like piling on itself. But that's all I'm going to say about that. That's a thing that's in my feed. Instead, I'm going to end with a question and say, what, when you are tired, is your preferred method of keeping awake? Caffeine, tea, Coke, that sort of thing. I prefer soda, and I do occasionally enjoy a tea, but I'm not big on coffee. So I'll see you guys next time. Good luck, have fun.